Yo, what's up, guys? Vojtech here. Going to therapy with one of Yelp's first-rated therapists. I mean, by Vice, obviously, by Vice. I'm not really sure where this video will go, like what direction, because therapist, one-star therapist, sounds like something dangerous, honestly, because usually therapists, people that visit therapists are like weak, you know, and you know, if the therapist says something bad, it could have very bad repercussions. But let's see it.
I thought it sucked. I don't see why anybody thought this was good.
You know, maybe these videos aren't for everyone.
I wouldn't say maybe.
Yeah.
It's certainly true.
These videos are not for everyone, so just...
You could say that with complete certainty. These videos are not for everyone.
That makes a little more sense, I guess. Looking at it from the bird's eye view. Thank you.
Sure.
I think we got somewhere with this.
Yeah.
As we've come to the end of season 1, I've had a chance to reflect on the time gone by, the inspiring business owners I've met, and everything that they've taught me. But it hit me that I've spent so much of my time analyzing the reviews of local businesses and not enough time analyzing the reviews of my show. You might remember Master Jerry teaching me how to control the bully. But even with this supreme knowledge, some of the one-star reviews that have been left for me and my show have caused me significant stress.
This show makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Your sugarcoating bullshit is irresponsible.
Wow, Vice, really hard-hitting coverage.
This dumbass would eat a turd if Vice told him to.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Why would you take it this far?
He
man?
gave really
This
good
loser get a
reviews.
job at Vice.
This guy sure does look like a
Average.
snapping turtle when he smiles.
Average business.
Sorry, I'm so anxious I can barely even do this. You're seeing it firsthand. For the final time of the season, the therapist. These people look pretty nice. I've just stumbled upon a quite lowly rated therapist with many one-star reviews.
Shady business run by a really shady and ultra greedy character. Stay away.
Do yourself a big favor and stay away from this crappy, shady operation.
This is the most crooked practice I've ever been to.
The man who runs it is a shady, pompous jerk and a crook.
He's basically a pimp for the therapist.
I was basically met with a shoulder shrug, then they charged me $200 for it.
Yeah, that doesn't really seem too positive of an experience. I've never heard a therapist
Doesn't sound very
compared to a
helpful.
pimp, so that's not sounding too good. So
pimp.
far, the word shady has come up about 4 times in 4 different reviews, which is not a great sign when it comes to a therapist. I would imagine that you want to establish a trust with your therapist, but the only way to really find out is to go there and meet with the man himself and seek his opinion on dealing with my anxiety. Hopefully, he can help me deal with my inner demons, and I can help him deal with his shitty reviews.
The editing reminds me of Teen Mom.
I don't get this reference, sorry. American thing,
A
probably.
piece of advice for Vice. Don't send a virgin to review a place like this.
Dr. Reiner,
What?
Nice to meet you.
come inside. Have a seat, make yourself comfortable.
While the crew were setting up for my session, Dr. Reiner was not afraid to open up to me.
You want to hear something funny? You know what happened here once? When people leave this place, I can hear everything people are saying. I'm writing up the notes, I'm thinking, I did a pretty good job. And I hear the woman say to her husband, what a fucking asshole, I'm never coming back here. You ready?
Nah.
So, tell me a little bit about why you're here. What made you call and make this appointment?
My videos, like getting them out onto the internet and just whether it's gonna succeed, whether it's gonna fail.
What have you heard that makes you think you're not doing as well as you'd like?
He's so awkward it hurts.
I'm feeling almost like, I don't know if it's like an emptiness or just some sort of like, it's hard to describe the feeling.
You strike me as a guy where success is very important to you.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to eventually become a professional skateboarder.
Oh, that's so
So I
cute.
guess, yeah, I mean, they might say something negative, but I guess now I'm starting to think, is this the direction I want to be going in, or is that too far?
Just because a lot of people like it doesn't mean everybody will. There are going to be people who think it sucks.
I like that.
Good.
Dr. Reiner was being very receptive, so it was time to go and get a little deeper into my issues. I've made these crowns that basically like represent each of my anxieties. If you would wear one of them
Nah,
at
I don't
times,
think
no.
so.
I wish you'd wear the crown, man.
He could.
Your latest piece, can you tell me a little bit about it? Give me some background on it.
Totally. So for this latest piece, I went and I profiled a barber.
Your hair sucks and you're ugly.
How'd you pick the barber?
The barber?
Yeah, what
Sorry about
characteristics
that.
were you looking for?
Went on the site, checked out a lot of barbers, found, someone I thought would be, an interesting character.
I'm curious what your reasoning is for that.
Someone who does very traditional hairstyle, which I know, maybe not everyone wants to see nowadays, but
Well, apparently enough
means a lot
people
to me.
do, because, your track record's been pretty good, right?
Thank you.
Sure.
So I'm feeling a little anxious right now. Got a video coming out, and I just don't know if the people are gonna like it.
So, you can prepare for this stuff. Let me give you an example. I hate this guy. He's such a dick.
The awkwardness makes me want to jump out my window.
Either
Such
I
a
don't
harsh
understand it, or
comments.
I just think you didn't get the message across because I thought it sucked.
Never do plastic surgery for an internet video ever.
I mean,
But that's all you got to say? You did? What the hell is that?
it turned out Dr. Reiner was testing my reaction to negative criticism. I saw this as the perfect opportunity to see how he reacts to his negative Yelp reviews. Saw in some of the reviews, people are like, this guy's shady.
Yeah, you know what? I could see why someone could think that. Maybe I had a bad day. Maybe I wasn't attentive as I should have been.
So I'm starting to think roughly you're, more of a pimp than a therapist.
More of a pimp than a therapist, huh? Well, you're not the first person to say that. Not everyone's gonna not only like what I do, but some people are gonna downright hate it. And I don't like that, but I guess I accept it. Imagine people not liking your work. Imagine some people saying, this is terrible. I can't believe this guy ever got good reviews.
Bro, why is Taji so Isn't what it should be. It just doesn't make
That
sense.
tattoo looks horrible.
No matter what you do,
Both of these guys got very punchable faces.
1-star reviews by 1-star journalists.
some people will strongly disagree with what you're doing.
My guy, Franklin the Turtle, managed to get his own show on Vice, huh?
And that's just life.
You're gonna
Alright.
watch this video and maybe it's not your type of humor, but maybe someone else finds it funny and I
I
personally
get it.
did.
I thought it sucked. I don't get it why anybody liked it.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Is he still testing right now, or is he just being rude? Or rather
I had
honest?
overcome my anxieties. Though this is only the beginning of a long journey ahead, I am confident with Dr. Reiner's help, I had taken the first step to regaining my confidence.
This is actually your brain. Anything that's red is at
Wow,
3
that's
standard
pretty
deviation.
cool, though.
That means that there's a great deal of dysregulation in the anxiety network in your brain. And you see, it's pretty pervasive. This is all red over here.
When I first walked into Dr. Reiner's office, I had no idea what therapy would be like. I had never tried it. However, I felt very calm and welcomed when we began our conversation. He was quick to teach me that I should not dismiss my anxiety,
How
but
much?
embrace it. Even though he hasn't replied publicly to any of his haters on
seems
Yelp,
like a
I got the
4-star.
sense that he has acknowledged these issues and is working to try to better himself.
By the way, you got to pay me for 2 hours now. You're getting away cheap, by the way. I know you're good for it.
In a way, he almost took pride in accepting these negative reviews. I guess you could say, in this case, Yelp is the therapist's therapist.
And get this on your head. Oh, good. You can let go.
Oh, they are still doing
Okay,
so.
now I'm going to attach these to your ears.
I have never seen
I'm not sure if we get a valid signal.
Also. I'm actually interested
in the
in
parietal lobe right now. All
how
in your
does it measure?
imagination in the space between your eyes. You'll start from 1,000 and keep subtracting 7. Don't worry about getting the math right. Begin now.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
You can't clean the bathroom without get rid of the door. This door. Move yourself from the door. Yes. In life, sometimes they're gonna take time. You're gonna test me? Boom! To the balls.
Wow. His training saved his life. On my way home, I was confronted by a man wearing a hat with a gun. When I pointed the gun back at him, he begged me to let
me. You're gonna test me?
When I take them to the court, they all cry. These things can happen. Beauty is painful.
And the greatest pain was only getting put on some
They all
clothes.
cry, and now she's crying. Any questions?
Not a kidder if you're hungry with no lunchtime. Egg and cheese. Not a kidder if you're hungry
This
with
is
no
an
lunchtime.
excellent family.
Egg and cheese.
They just think we're robots. I'm really nervous. Like, no, in person. Some people think we're just robots. Like, no, in person. They just think we're robots.
No one cares to ask like, what happened. They just jump on the bandwagon and go about their merry way. Your address, you get stolen.
Ladies and gentlemen, was pushed through
jump on the bandwagon and go about their merry way. Yeah, birds are totally fine. Yeah, seagull. We're done.
Alright, what an interesting video. Going to therapy with one of Yale's first rated therapists. 1-star reviews by Wise. Yeah, check out the original. Let me know what you think. Yeah, seems fine to me. I mean, yeah, I mean, the graph was pretty interesting. I have never seen that. You know, apart from it, the session. I mean, obviously they won't show us the full session or most of the session because it's mostly boring, I assume. But yeah, he apparently gave good tips, so he got 4 stars. Yeah, check out this video in the description, subscribe, and bye bye.